It's been a while. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, SS95 here, back again with another video. And today, I keep saying that it's been a while, alright? It hasn't exactly been too much of a while. Like, 3 weeks isn't exactly, that long of a time. But today, this is something that I should have talked about since after the Five Nights at Freddy's video. This should have been done since that video. And what I'm going to be talking about here today is that we're finally going to go back to formula. We're going back to schedule, back on track, and we're going to be talking about Beyblade Burst BU, which is Burst Ultimate for the most part. So if you don't know what Burst Ultimate is, it's pretty much this is kind of like the final line for Beyblade Burst. It's a toy line, alright? Let me get a few things cleared up. Number one, there's no anime. Number two is that this is primarily toys, and that we're not gonna get a manga or anything like that. So this is just a toy line. What else I wanted to say, which is technically my number two, because what I just said ties into number one. Number two is that I've had a couple of ways doing this video. This video, originally was going to be, released way before, before this was announced. And you're probably wondering, okay, so you're talking about the Beyblade Burst BU Burst Ultimate line, right? So what exactly are we going to be talking about? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be talking about the one and only Divine Belial Nexus Adventure 3. And it is the first booster in the Beyblade Burst Ultimate line. Wow, what a hard title to say. So, without further ado, let's get right into this. By the way, this video is by the Beyblade Geeks. And the reason why I'm doing a reaction within of a review, if that makes any sense, because technically I'm going to be giving my thoughts along the way with this Belial. The reason why I'm doing this is because the original way I wanted to do it, was kind of iffy. Like, I just wasn't happy with how it turned out. And, originally it was going to be done way earlier. It was going to be around the time Belial was getting announced, so I would have had beta images and all that. But unfortunately, the way that I was going to do it did not work out, and there were a lot of difficulties. I had to resort to waiting on the Beyblade Geeks to make their video, and so I'm here today to react to that video. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is Divine Belial. Alright, here we go.
OMG! Welcome back to another Beyblade Burst unboxing. Beyblade Burst anime's over, but we got Beyblade Burst BU.
Yes, sir! Beyblade Burst BU! Clap it up! Okay.
Yeah, it's very rectangular.
Okay, so thoughts and opinions on the box first, though. The box definitely does look kind of standard. Like, definitely, this is definitely just like the Dynamite battle boxes to me. You got all this stuff right here. You got the system that it's implementing, the rotation, and what type it is. I definitely love this Belial. Okay? This Belial's design it's pretty interesting, I'll admit. But I'll get more into that. But overall, box presentation-wise, this is the B197, so made by Official Takara. Overall, yeah, this is definitely a pretty decent box. This is a pretty good box. I like it. It's neat.
Yeah, there's no angles at all.
Exactly.
It's just plain.
Yeah. Whoa, it actually is rectangular. Yeah. I did not know that.
Box design. Are you excited for Beyblade Burst BU?
Burst Ultimate.
But then again, this doesn't come with a launcher or anything like that, so.
But this is it. The first release is B197. So this is Divine Belial. So Belial's got an upgrade.
Yep.
You can see there is no anime reference at all.
Sorry, I paused that too early. Yeah, there's no anime.
Alright.
So pretty much, usually you would see Belle, like you see like this little part right here, you'd see like a picture of Belle or someone, maybe Vault, but mainly it's Belle. It's Belle, and it's what I find interesting that this is solely a toy line. This isn't like this has no anime attachment or manga attachment at all. There's no animation for this. This is strictly toys. And so all you really have is the picture of the gimmick, and that's about it. There's no sign of Belle at all. No anime render or anything. Like it's just Belial. Like that's really about it. So I find that pretty interesting.
But let's take a look at the back of the box here. We have brand new.
As you see, there's no Belial. I mean, not Belial. There's no Belle. There are the parts, which looks interesting.
Last Belial, Dangerous Belial.
Yep, we get that burst box still, so that's a...
So, pretty much, this Belial has the same chip. Not too much going on. Still has the same chip. Still has the same gimmick. The only new thing is the blade. And that the fact that it has metal on it. So... I don't know. I like the fact that this is pretty much a homage to Cho-Z in a way. And I like those like little homages to the system before this system. Like previous systems pretty much. I like homages to previous systems. I love it. It's neat.
Really great part.
And then the next part here is brand new Divine, so DVN.
Yep.
3 blade design, looks very cool.
Yeah, it has metal.
3 originally came from Vanish Fafnir, so just a little trivia.
So fits pretty well.
Nexus is still on this, so there's no new disc.
We've seen that from our first gen Belial, so nothing special for that one. But the performance tip or the driver, we have Adventure.
Okay. There's a lot I gotta say here. When they first revealed what the driver would be, I thought it was going to be like Advent or something. I thought it was going to be something cool because all you really had was Venture. And Venture within of itself was a pretty somewhat interesting driver. It was interesting. I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say it's bad. It was interesting. Adventure. Really? TT's just trying to be funny, bruh. TT really trying to be funny. Takara Tomy is really trying to be funny with these names. I swear. Like, you could have named it anything else, but you're really gonna go with the most predictable name, which was Adventure. But then again, what else are you gonna call it, I guess? I mean, Advent could have been good. I don't know if there are any other names anybody could think of. Comment down below. Comment down below what the name of the driver should have been. But I guess Adventure works okay. Adventure, within of itself, it works fine. I'm not too mad about it.
Like, I'm looking forward to seeing that one the most.
Yeah, it looks like it's built.
But it is a new part, though.
Adventure driver, right, from Belial, looks kind of similar, so we'll have to dig into that, see what the gimmicks are all about. But the cool thing about this release is you can actually use your DB parts. Yeah,
so you're still able to use the gears. The gears are technically not, the gears are not irrelevant. They actually do matter. Or they kind of do. They kind of do. They kind of don't at the same time. Like, they're optional pieces. But for the most part, yes, your old gears do work. And as you guys see right here, I know a lot of people have pointed this out, but the yellow, red, and blue parts are new gears. So we are getting new gears. So not only are we getting, not only do we have the L, F, S, and V gear, but we're also getting 3 new gears. Now, those gears, for the most part, I know the blue one, and I know most people know this, is that, yes, we are getting a new dragon. We are getting a new Dragon Beyblade, which is called, by memory, Galatine Dragon? I think, am I saying that right? I doubt I am. I'm going off of memory right now. But, yes, we are getting a new dragon that is coming with this part. Which, I want to say, are they going to call it D-Gear? I guess they probably will call it D-Gear. Who knows? But I'm interested to see how that will work out. But anyway, yeah, we got 3 new gears. Not a lot to say right now about them. But your previous gears do work on this Belial, so that's a plus. So at least your money was worth it, because I remember I was so mad about how these gears were implemented. So, but, you know, it's fine. It's fine.
And L gear, right, you can use those
Ah.
and kind of fit that all together and make it your ultimate combo. Not only does it work with your previous gears, there's also going to be new gears
Yep.
that we've introduced in Beyblade vs. BU, I'm guessing. There's a teaser here, so question mark, that you'll get to assemble.
I will
with
say,
this Beyblade
TT
space.
has always been pro at using teasers.
Click on that bell notification icon.
Always been pro at doing teaser stuff. I swear.
And on TikTok at Beyblade Geeks Official. Now let's do our Beyblade vs. BU first unboxing ever.
Alright, here we go.
Let's do this.
So excited to see what is going to come up.
Ooh, okay, that looks
I
fresh.
almost forgot about that. So no launcher, you got 3 parts.
Yeah, no launcher. You don't get a launcher with these, but if you do have BU launchers, then yeah, you're fine.
Yo, the metal looks pretty sick.
Yo, looks so clean!
Feathers. You know what I mean?
My boy be looking clean!
This is next.
Bro!
Before, but I guess
Okay, Nexus is nothing new. How many stars does it have?
And this one is no exception.
Okay, I guess we're not gonna find out how many stars it has. And then here's the most anticipated part. Adventure, and which is...
Got some rubber. Right.
It's a beefed up version adventure.
And we'll go over everything.
It's just the beefed up version adventure. That's really it. That's really about it. I will say though, why when it comes to Beyblade products, why are the stickers getting less and less? I just realized that.
The previous Belial 2 core was gold and black. So this is actually a really good addition, even though we already got that.
I will. This looks nice. This looks really nice. I love it. And then there are the burst locks, which are pretty cool.
And then right below that, we have the 3 armor. We've seen this one before. Nothing too special.
Why did they give?
But one thing that's interesting.
Yeah,
is
they
it actually didn't come with any stickers.
It's like they could have given us like at least a couple stickers.
I mean, like, it looks fine, but I do kind of wish like they gave us like red accents to it. But I mean, I guess it's whatever. I don't know. It just looks fine to me. But if it bothers you that much, then you can just attach the Fafnir 3 armor, and I guess you're fine. I mean, it has gold bits, so it'll fit in right with your Belial. So there's not too much to say.
Put on there, just like our previous.
It's just
releases.
okay.
Whatever. I mean, we don't really see it anyways because we usually leave our bays in low mode.
Yeah,
If
high
you
mode.
then you would see it a bit more.
High mode is just fine.
For Belial, you do
Not a lot I can say about high mode.
because of
It's just
the
fine.
Perfect gear Belial, but I guess at that point you would just use your L gear. So far so good. Now the main attraction, Divine. This thing actually looks pretty insane. It kind of
I will say this. Divine definitely took a lot of inspiration from Ultimate Valkyrie. Before anybody says anything, I'm just gonna say this took a lot of inspiration from Ultimate. Just how it's shaped and how the edges are. It's just it looks like it was based off of Ultimate Valkyrie. I'm just gonna put that out there. I'm not saying it is, it just looks like it.
curves up and it looks really thick. Don't get tricked though, because if you turn it the other side, there's actually a little bit of.
Oh, whoa, it has a star?
Out. Very similar to.
They
like
put a
how
star
Apple
underneath
designs
it?
some of
Okay.
their Energy
That's
layers.
interesting.
So the pro is, you got.
They never put stars on the
The
layer.
You don't have much weight right in the
That's
bottom.
interesting.
I actually really like the shape of the Divine BU blade.
Yeah, so here's the, oh my god. So here's the, comparison and everything. I gotta say, now that I look at, Dangerous's design a little bit more, it looks... Dangerous looks so cartoony. Like, I can't take Dangerous seriously. It doesn't look all that great. But Divine looks amazing and Dynamite. Like, even Dynamite, the most simplistic out of all of them, looks great compared to Dangerous. Like Dangerous looks the most out of place out of like these two. Like I don't know what it is, but comparing all three of them, Dangerous just doesn't look that great. I don't like Dangerous. I don't like how it looks. I mean, with all the gears attached to Dangerous, it's fine, but Dangerous in and of itself, it just, I don't know. Something about it's just nah. I cannot. But Divine looks great. I like Divine's design. It just looks like a more beefed up version of Dynamite. But Dynamite definitely had a little bit more character flair to it. And Dangerous just looks like it didn't even know what it was doing. It was like trying to be Valkyrie, in which technically all these designs are kind of derived from Valkyrie just a bit. But this is the most derived out of all of these. But Divine has a reason to be. I don't know what Dangerous's reason is.
To me, this one looks a lot more beefed up from the top view, at least.
Yeah, so we're really
But I am happy that they put metal on it, because Dangerous had rubber, or should I say rubber?
The Divine VU blade straight on. That there's like two cutouts on the left and right side. As of right now,
Interesting.
Goes into those slots or attaches, but chances are that's probably a future gear evolution.
Most likely.
Yeah,
But we just gotta wait and see.
Like we have 4 gears already, and then now you're gonna add even more.
Yeah, that's really cool because then you have perfect gear Belial, but with other parts. So there's just so many customization you can do.
Pretty much.
I have a feeling that the 3 new gears that are teased in the box, they aren't going to be like added on top of the 4 others. I have a feeling that maybe you have to sub out, say, like F gear to use one of them or something like that, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's definitely going to be... Hopefully they do that. Hopefully it's like mixing and matching, because that would add a lot of customization value. But I'd be surprised if they actually went the route to attach like everything.
Really looking forward to the future of Beyblade vs. BE releases. Next
Yeah,
up,
looks promising. Looks promising.
Well, you can
Nexus is nothing new.
Especially if you want all your gear set up, right? Like
Nexus is nothing new at
And
all.
then last but not least, this
And then
probably
here is
the
Adventure.
interesting part of this release, Adventure. So this Adventure driver is very interesting. It's pretty bulky. It looks kind of similar to Adventure.
Pretty much all they really did was pretty much just cut this little bit right here. Decided to make them kind of like... It reminds me of Loop. It reminds me of like the Loop. The Loop driver. Like how these are like kind of like they look like the drifting wheels. They look like wheels, but they're not real. They're not wheels. They're like teeth. But pretty much all they did was slice up the red, make it. Yeah, that's pretty much all they did was slice up the red. That was about it, and probably make it a little bit bigger. But otherwise, though, there's not really too much of a difference unless you pay attention. But I will admit, Adventure has one gimmick that I do like, though.
Original Belial driver.
And you're going to see that later.
It does work with your gear system. The tip of the driver is pretty similar to Adventure. It's a flat tip. On the outside, there's those jagged edges. One major difference is that red piece. So
Yeah.
Adventure, with our previous release, we had a circular hard rubber design around the flat tip. For the new Adventure driver, the 2 red hard rubber pieces.
Yeah, they push
Not only
in.
that, but they are also spring-loaded as well, so when it makes contact into the stadium, it actually gets pushed in. According to Takeratomi, when that rubber piece actually makes contact, it's supposed to bite into the stadium and give you a boost of speed.
Pretty much just, it makes it more aggressive, but we'll have to see.
So of course you can add V-gear.
And this is what I find, this is what I find interesting.
The spikes are then retracted, then only the flat tip is exposed.
And of course, adding the V-gear will make the entire
So,
driver a lot rounder at the bottom.
That's like, I don't know, to me, I feel like the original Venture should have done that, but it's fine, it's whatever. But we'll see how it performs. We'll see how it performs.
Together, let's do low mode, and then afterwards we will be able to switch it to high mode as well and add our gears.
Looks kind of like Dynamite Belial from the side there.
It does.
Yeah.
Definitely, this is a closer resemblance to Dynamite.
So you kind of have to get your gears ready, but this is how it looks.
It looks pretty good.
By itself.
I don't know about anybody else, but I like this Belial.
Definitely
This Belial looks nice.
Blade really catches our eyes.
Definitely looks beautiful.
Like
I love it.
curves, you know?
Beautiful. My boy looks beautiful.
69.55.
Okay.
70 grams from this release.
Wow.
Not too bad.
Yeah, but not extremely heavy, so we know.
So it's still a
we
lightweight,
won't
and it
be
looks
shaking
kind of
around
small.
that.
But at the
Of course,
same
you
time,
have
though,
with Dangerous,
it looks good.
The blade.
Alright, so weight
Dangerous
comparison with the blades.
9.97, almost 10 grams.
is not
Okay.
the previous release.
That's not bad.
Now, our BU blade, okay?
Brand new, 9.43, a little bit lighter.
Huh.
Okay.
Even with all the
Actually
metal.
Lighter than the previous release.
Even with metal, hey?
Yeah, well, the thing is, it is a bit hollowed out, the bottom. And
Yeah,
one
that's
thing
true.
We were talking about as well is actually pretty thin looking.
It looks so
Like,
thin in
the
those
corner
parts
there?
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Free blade where you get.
I wonder if that's gonna
thicker
snap.
design. So, but I would
I
expect.
kinda
it to get
wonder.
Hard and dangerous because of the metal. In case you're wondering, Dynamite from Dynamite Belial.
Yeah, this is the lighter
So
one.
big upgrade
Very
from
light.
Dynamite, but
Yeah.
not quite as heavy as Dangerous.
But Dynamite's pretty irrelevant at this point now, I guess.
Yeah,
very
nobody
rapid
really
users,
uses
and
dynamite.
it's actually viable at that point.
But at the same time, though, it's not that bad.
That,
At least in my
And I
eyes.
just want to do a quick demonstration of adding all our gears. So F gear from
Yep.
Fafnir, put it on the bottom. And then you can add your L gear right on top. You do have to still use your Bay as high mode
Yeah.
if you want to use the gears with it. Then your DD core goes in. S gear with your Nexus. Put that in. You got free spinning mode or non-free spinning. And then finally you have V gear that fits into your adventure driver. So we just clip it in like that. And then you see the rubber pieces are now retract.
Pretty much.
So you have more stamina from this. Put it into your whole combo. Alright. And that's your perfect gear.
It looks-
Belial. Perfect
It looks fine.
Divine Belial, that is.
Not the
What do you guys
best.
think? Can't wait to try it out.
Not the
Future
best
gears.
color scheme,
Divine
but
Belial,
it's
test
fine.
spin.
Alright, here we go. Test
So
spin.
right spinning bay, 3, 2, 1, click.
Okay. Ooh.
Fancy with that red BB.
Yo,
It looks so shiny. Oh my god.
Not too bad. Like, it moves better than Venture.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it looks aggressive. It looks a lot more aggressive.
that's that rubber claw, like the
Jabbing.
jabbing to the stadium probably. So it was moving pretty well in the beginning. But
Yeah.
yeah, that died quick.
Yeah,
So,
below
maybe
stamina
so-
though. Alright, let's see. Ooh, good hits. Good hits. Good hits! Okay, here we go.
Attack power.
But no stamina.
Stamina.
No stamina.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, okay.
Muhammad's too strong.
Bruh.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Come on, you gotta at least beat Rockable. Or Ragnarok. You gotta at least defeat Ragnarok. Come on. Come on, bro. Come on.
Your stamina, dude.
Come on, Belial. You can do it.
If you need V gear,
Ragnarok just taunting you. Look at that.
Oh my lord.
This little nudge there. Wow. Good job.
Wow.
Alright, so that's pretty much it for the unboxing of Divine Belial. That was actually pretty fun. I'm looking forward to using this with more gears. Of course, we're going to do some more back.
Okay, well, that's the end of that. So, final thoughts and opinions about Divine Belial. This is an interesting release. There's not a lot I could say because almost everything I had to say was kind of in the explanation, but at the same time, though, it was just... It feels like a more beefed up version of Dynamite. It looks better than Dangerous, but I think the best example I could find for Divine Belial is it reminds me of like the really old, the Metal Fight version of Galaxy Pegasus. For those of you who don't know, Galaxy Pegasus had really, really bad stamina. I don't know about you guys or what your experiences are with the old Metal Fight bays, but I remember I used to use Galaxy Pegasus all the time, and the one gripe I had about it is that it can hit hard, alright? Galaxy Pegasus can hit hard. Same thing goes for Divine Belial. But the only gripe I had about it was that it had such low stamina that it couldn't compensate for like longevity. And it was really it was kind of bad because at that point it would just make the battles like extremely predictable, and that it really relies on the fact that you have to get in those early hits, otherwise you're technically screwed for like the whole fight. Overall though, it looks great. I love this design of Belial. Definitely it is derived from Ultimate Valkyrie, but I like how it implemented metal into its layer, and that it paid homage to Cho Z, something that came before this system. So I like it. I like it for that. It's nice. Another thing is that I'm glad that, hey, we got the gears, alright? Like, the gears aren't irrelevant, and that we finally are able to get parts that weren't easily accessible, like the Belial 2. So if you guys don't have a Belial 2 chip, then you guys can pretty much just buy Divine Belial and you're nice. However, I will say, and I have seen this, is that Divine Belial has one problem. And that problem being, it's not within the performance of itself. It's kind of with the performance, but it's a bit within of itself. I'm not talking about performance-wise. I'm not talking about, like, how it does in battle. I'm talking about the gimmick, and that gimmick is the burst lock. And the issue with the burst lock is that it has the tendency to get stuck. And when I mean stuck, I mean it can't retract back in. Meaning your bay is pretty much locked. Like, you can't load it. That's the thing. If the burst lock sticks out, you can't load your bay in. And most people had to use pliers or had to literally break the burst lock in order for Belial to come apart and be able to, you know, like, put itself onto its launcher. To be able to be put on a launcher. Because if the burst locks are out, it won't go on the launcher. But otherwise, though, yeah, that's really all I have to say about Divine Belial. Divine Belial definitely is a pretty decent release. Not the best bay, but definitely I do like Divine Belial and what it's trying to do. Definitely a 9 out of 10 glow up. Well, 8 out of 10 because of the whole problem. But then again, I'm sure that TT will fix that. Otherwise, though, this has been a long video. This has been a very, very long time, and I'm planning on trying to do other videos as well. I'm trying to finish out school too, so that's why I kind of been slacking with the channel. But, you know, the next time I come back to this, we're going to be going over Gallantine Dragon. I don't know if I'm going to do the other BU releases, or I don't know. Who knows? But otherwise, though, or the battles that they do. I don't know if I'm going to do those, but definitely I just wanted to give my thoughts and opinions about Divine Belial. I think it's a pretty decent release. Not the best Belial, but hey, then again, Belial has a weird rep. It's got a weird rep. Otherwise, that's really all I got to say. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am planning on doing more videos and, you know, trying to do this channel. I'm just trying to do more videos, all right? Please be patient with me. And, yeah, 425 subs. Thank you guys for all the support, even though I haven't been posting too much. That's really all I got to say. Please like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.